Today I'm in the wood yard. This pile of cherry is going right there and the cherry will be done. Here we go. So yesterday my nephew Bo and I, Kenny's son, we stacked this 2-cord row and that row right there, which is about a cord, and we're gonna finish I'm gonna finish the rest of this morning. So gonna finish that row and then clean that out, and then I'll probably do another row right in there. But on the way here this morning, I needed some pallets, so I stopped at my pallet store and they were open and I got some pallets. So there they are. So I'm gonna get those unloaded first, and then we're gonna get to stacking. So it's time to work. So I'm just gonna hop up into the back of the truck and chuck off the pallets. And I know there's gonna be somebody that will comment. They'll have a question as to why I'm not using the tractor with pallet forks. Well, I don't have pallet forks yet. And the amount of time it took me to chuck these off, I think was faster than it would have taken me to go get the tractor, switch out to pallet forks, start it up, bring it over, lift them off, set it down, and put the tractor away. It just doesn't take that long. A big part of the reason I do the work I do in the wood yard is for exercise. And it just seems like a lot of guys don't get that. I like actually getting a physical workout every day, so doing this kind of stuff to me is fun. As long as I don't get hurt and don't kill myself, I like doing that. So I'm just getting them chucked off. Ooh, that's a good pallet, that one right there. That's solid oak. That's a dandy, and it was like brand new. See, I get a mix of stuff. Here's an old one here. So anyway, there they are. Now we're going to go do some cleaning and some stacking. So there you go. I got this all cleaned out back here, so I can put some pallets down and I can do a whole run of 2 full cords through here eventually. What I'm going to do now is I just put this pallet down after I rake this out and cleaned it out. I'm going to take all this wood, stack it here, and then I got to do an end down there to finish this off, and then the rest of this is going to go right back in here somehow. I don't know if I'll just do some stringers and do a face cord or whatever. We'll figure it out. Maybe I'll build a pallet corner and I'll just have it so it's open and ready to be filled. Now, some of you are going to make a comment because that's what you do. Yes, I use my wheelbarrow to clean up the scraps. I had a wheelbarrow full and a half is pretty much what I got of scraps in here. So it doesn't really always have to be a tractor video. Even though I know all of you want to see the tractor move around, I'll be using it soon. But yeah, I just cleaned it out because I was able to get right in close here and just scoop it in there. Now I got to go a little ways to dump it. So now I'm going to get to stacking on this wood. I'm going to get this puppy done. I got all the wood stacked that was stackable. There's a bunch of debris here left that I've got to get cleaned up, so that's what's going to happen next. I'm going to rake all this stuff up. I got a whole bunch of chunks that are going to go back in the cookie bin, and there's also some kindling here that's going to go in the kindling pile. So never even needed this pallet back here they got rid of. I thought I would be able to start back here, but I'm actually a little bit short right here. But I do have some more cherry coming, so I will fill that in and I'll probably, like I said before, I'm going to put the cherry right over on this end, so I'll probably cut and I'll split and toss it in here, and I'll fill this whole alley up right here, so I'll have a whole nother 2 full cords stacked there eventually, and I'll just mark it so I know that that's the stuff that's the newest, so that it gets sold last. But yeah, it's good to have that off the ground, and feels really good to have another load off the ground. Now, when I got this load, I had totally forgot, and I thought there was going to be more wood than there is here. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's 10 full cords here. So 30 face cords, and I thought I was going to end up with 12 to 13 full cords or so, because it was a full load. But I totally forgot that when I got this load delivered, he had all this cherry, and he said it wasn't quite a full load, and he was going to give me these. So this also came on that load, this big pile of the hollow stuff that I'm going to use for making Swedish candles or chimney fires or bear bait logs. So that's what I'm going to do with those, and that's going to happen pretty soon too. So got to get going on the cleaning up of the debris right through here. So I'm going to get that done right now. There it is, clean, spick and span, pretty. All of the cherry is stacked, it's all cleaned up. That is a nice feeling to have that all done. So now I've got some other jobs I gotta do. I'll take you down here and I'll show you. I've got a bunch of oak, I think I showed you before, that has to get stacked. That it's been cut and split now for, geez, since this early spring. Probably like in March, April, somewhere in there. And it's this whole pile here. And I got to get this stacked and off the ground, because I want to be able to drive around through here. And it's kind of, some of it's on the ground. But the good thing is that most of this is actually sitting on pallets. So when I split it, I left all the pallets down from where the wood was before. So it's actually off the ground, except for just probably this front few feet here. I'll walk around to the other side so you can see. And so yeah, this has got to get off the ground. So I got pallets all the way, starting right here, and then running all the way to the front, and then there, and then there, and there. It's all pallets. So all I got to do is start stacking like right here. So that is the next project that's got to get done. I got to get that oak stacked, because that's been sitting here a while too. It is drying, but the stuff in the bottom is not, because it's on the bottom, it's on the ground. So I got to get it off the ground. So I think that is it for today, folks. I got some other work I got to go do now. So that's it for the wood yard work today anyway for me. And I'll be back tomorrow with more firewood fun. You should come back, it'll be fun. Poke the buttons if you can. It's not too hard. Hit the like, the subscribe, the share. I appreciate it if you do. And tomorrow I'll be back. Between now and then, get outside, get cutting. Good night, Irene.